Now, listen, you guys, the Transformer is seemingly extending an olive branch towards Nicki Minaj. Now, is it too late? We're also going to be talking about Beyonce, and how she is out there saying that she no longer cares about charts. SZA has seemingly decided to take Kendrick Lamar's side in this entire Kendrick and Drake beef, and Billboard is out there recalling their Billboard 200 for this week, okay? Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, we're going to talk about the Transformer. Now, you guys do know that, well, lately she has been left out in hip hop conversations. Like when we talk about her, it's mostly about her husband or how she's scared to respond to Bia. But in as far as popping is concerned, it seems like, she has been that forgotten child when it comes to female rap, okay? So she has been teasing her album and people seem not to care about it anymore. And she even took to her Instagram, oh my goodness, do you want to guess what my album title is going to be? And trust me, nobody's even checking for that, okay? So I guess today she decided to, make people talk a little bit, or I don't know if she's now trying to make peace with Nicki Minaj. So this is basically what happened. She was out there talking about her collaboration with Peso. And so one person said, after the snippet we had, you can keep that ish respectfully, okay? And then she said, how you already heard a snippet? I didn't even know a snippet was out. DM, you checking for me more than I check for me. And then this person said, your fan base leaked it, and from the snippet everyone had, it wasn't that good. You could have came harder, mama, okay? And then she said, why are you checking my fan base tweets? Okay. And so this person's username is Jalen Print. Okay. And obviously, you could tell that he's a bump and stuff like that. And so this person actually said, I am a Bakabi. Okay. Bakabi. I don't know what you want to call it, sis. Okay. And then she said, okay, okay. And so what, for those of you who do not know what a bakabi or whatever is, it's basically a hybrid. I don't even know if I should call them a hybrid bab right now or a mo bab right now, because they are fans that claim that they're both babs and they are from the body gang. Okay, so that's what this guy was basically trying to say, which basically means that, well, he stands both the babs, both Nicki Minaj and of course the Transformer. All right. So the fact that she went under that tweet and said, okay, people were like, oh my goodness, after everything that went down between you guys, why would you come out here saying that you support somebody who's saying that, well, they also stand, Nicki Minaj, okay? So people are like, okay, she has been trying to wave the white flag for such a long time. And especially now that nobody is checking for her, especially now that she has realized that she's not all that, now she wants peace between her and Nicki Minaj. Now she doesn't want to be compared with Nicki Minaj. Now she doesn't want, the Queen of Rap title. But previously the tune was different. Okay, previously she really thought that she was the best thing to ever happen to female rap, and she really thought that she was going to end Nicki Minaj. And now she's trying to make it seem like, well, it doesn't really care, it's not that big of a deal, and it seems like a lot of people are not buying into that. So let me know in the comment section what you think about the Transformer out there hyping out the Bakabis. Personally, I don't think that a Bakabi is an actual thing. I don't think that's a real thing. You could be like neutral and not title yourself anything. Do you get what I'm saying? You could be, if you want to be the mature person, you're like, oh, I don't care about, beefs. I don't care about who's beefing with who. Just don't title yourself after somebody's fan base and then another person's fan base. Okay. Because the mature people, I would like to believe that they don't care to be called the Barbz. They don't care to be called the body gang. Okay. So the fact that, well, you're out there calling yourself these things, making it seem like you do care a lot about teams and stuff like that, and then you come out here and you want to do like a fusion of things that don't even make sense. Okay, where were the Backabis in back when the H train was still hot? Back when people thought Nicki Minaj was going to be ended, no one was coming out here trying to make peace. No one was out there trying to say, oh, the two women should make up. So honestly, just because one person, the other person is now flopping, you guys now want unity. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And I do hope that, well, Nicki does not fall for the bait of this girl, because even after that, okay, she still went out there actively trying to link up with any girl that falls out with Nicki Minaj. So for her to try and say, white flakes, nah, it's not a thing, okay? And some people are like, okay, with the way old girl is slow, probably she didn't even know what Bakabi is. I laughed so hard, and I honestly I could see where these people were coming from. Like, this, probably she didn't even realize that that's what that means, okay? Anyway, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're gonna be talking about Nicki Minaj and Pink Friday Girls. Now, it seems like a song is actually doing amazing still, even up to now, because it is being reported that Pink Friday Girls by Nicki Minaj has re-entered the top 25 on this week's Billboard's digital song sales after it saw a 1,700% increase in sales. It's the highest charting song by a female rapper this week, and this song, by the way, was actually released last year, and we are literally 6 months. It's 6 months or more down the line, and the song is still doing amazing. And I love to see this. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj and the Barbz for basically being able, to keep a song this relevant, and for going out there actually purchasing, the music. I love that for them. Okay. Now the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, Beyonce. Okay. It seems like Beyonce is out there saying that she does not care about charts anymore, and obviously that is being received by mixed feelings, as people feel like, oh my goodness, how convenient for you to all of a sudden come out now and say that, well, you do not care about charts. And some people felt like, well, that was the Taylor Swift, that was a Taylor Swift dig and stuff like that. So basically, this is what she said. She said, there was a time in my life when charts and sales excited and motivated me. Once you have challenged yourself and poured every ounce of your life, your pain, your growth, and your dreams into your art, it is impossible to go backward. I'm very grateful and humbled for the extraordinary success of Cowboy Carter, okay? And so people were like, oh my goodness, but you still won the album of the year. That's why you did country. And some people are out there saying, oh, are you shading Taylor Swift and things like that? And actually, contrary to what many people may say, I do understand where she's coming from, because chats get exciting, okay? They do get exciting. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm like number one and things like that. And you get to a point where you realize all your potentials and all your dreams, and you're just like, now you care about the art more. Now you care about just doing what you want, okay, with your art. And I feel like that's exactly where the girl is, honestly. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Some people are even calling her out, saying that, well, you don't care about charts, but so why are you releasing 10 versions of the same song and stuff like that? Let me know, you guys, in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, speaking about charts, it was actually reported that this week Billboard recalled the Billboard 200, and 5 albums within the top 10 see their sales decrease from initially reported numbers, including both debuts, okay? And it does seem like people are like, oh my goodness, the payola bot is at it again, whose label did not pay, and they feel like, well, there's some twisting that is happening in as far as the chart is concerned. And personally, when it comes to Billboard, I just look at them, because sometimes I'm just like seriously. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about the recall. Do you think that it is payola motivated, or do you think that maybe they are just recalling because of, I don't know, maybe a glitch in their system in counting or whatever? And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, Teyana Taylor, you guys, it seems like things are really getting ugly in the divorce, and she was allegedly crying and talking about how the man was cheating on her and things like that. And obviously, you do know that, well, the black community is always out there looking for, because people were like, oh my God, it seems like, the threesomes went wrong and things like that. And personally, I don't know, you guys. honestly, with this entire divorce, I don't know if I believe the allegations that, well, they were bringing other people into their bed and things like that. I really don't know if that is true. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this entire situation as well. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, it seems like North West was out there at the Kendrick Lamar show and was having a good time, enjoying herself. And people were like, oh my goodness, Kanye West has sent a representative, an H representative, like a hate representative. And that's North West. And I'm like, you guys leave that girl alone. She's just out there living her life. And at this point, that girl is a certified socialite because she's everywhere. North West is literally everywhere. And another person was also there was SZA, okay? And people were like, oh my God, is SZA switching up on Drake, given that they have worked together and there are rumors that they actually laid down together and things like that. And people are like, wow, Kendrick and SZA have been label mates or were once label mates at some point. And so obviously that's why she went out there to show support. And it's not like everybody knew that Kendrick was going to perform the song 5 times, you guys, okay? Just because somebody has got a diss track towards someone doesn't mean that, well, you would assume that their performance is going to be centered around that district, okay? Because at the end of the day, she can be cool with both Kendrick and Drake. And let's not act like Champagne Papi did not go out there bragging and singing and outing that, well, he had laid down with the girl. So the girl is entitled to feel however she wants to feel like, okay? If you're out there telling the world and singing in a song that you laid down with me, well, that's what you get Judas Degrassi for being out there, having a big mouth. Like, what is that? Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about all of that. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about, the game. It seems like, well, he came out there trying to justify himself, saying that, well, he did not specifically pick a side. And the fact that he did not show up for Kendrick Lamar's show means that he's picked Drake over Kendrick Lamar. And the man did not like it. The man was out there saying, oh my goodness, oh, that's not what I meant. But, well, he was out there writing diss tracks or towards what's his name with the belly, the whose belly is now sagging. What's his name? The one that Nicki Minaj told to take his fat behind out there. Rick Ross. So yeah, so the game involved himself in the beef, okay? He was out there even coming for Rick Ross, okay? So I'm just gonna insert what the man had to say and say that, well, Drake is my brother and Kendrick is my homie. If I were to what do you call it, to call Drake for a ticket for my kids, he would give me. And it was like, I'm a dad over everything. Like, if you're basing being a dad on calling a celebrity for a ticket, oh my goodness, this is absolutely insane. But I'm just gonna insert you guys a snippet of what the game had to say. I may cut out some points because some parts because he was swearing a lot, and I don't have the energy to be censoring a video after every second, because at the end of the day it loses its essence. So yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. And just a little warning, not a little warning, just a little notification. YouTube is at that type of time again, so you may not get any notifications. You may not even see that I'm premiering. So you know what to do. Just come to the page, refresh the page. You may see a new video because, well, it's been acting up lately. It does that every other 2 months. Also it does that thing where it ceases to recommend any of my videos. So until the next one, you guys, see you.
DMs and all on these these blog sites and whatnot, talking about the West Coast ain't you ain't this and you ain't that and you siding with this nigga. A lot of y'all fans and shit, it's kind of easy to sit where y'all sitting at your house and try to look and gauge this shit that go on in this industry, man. And y'all can see from what happens to some of some of y'all certain celebrities y'all follow and whatnot. This shit ain't what it's all cracked up to be. And because I don't want to play or be on these people red carpet or doing all this shit, I ain't me, man. I got into the game thinking that this shit was gonna be one way and it was a whole other way. So I had to, navigate myself through this shit. And I've been in this motherfucker since 2003, right? Because that's when I got signed to Aftermath, 2003. I've been in this shit since 2003, being a solid ass Nip. If you could ask Nip himself, he would have told you